First flight of the Beaver. My plane's getting threadbare for having been flown so many times in the water.
Flaps down.
Hey, no.
12.5 volts. Flaps down.
Yeah, you hear wind blowing over the mic.
Flaps down.
It might not be time to come out, I tell you. Well, hey.
Flaps down. Flaps up. .6 volts.
Yeah, I was listening to or reading the boards, and God, man, I tell you what, just like the real world, you get a bunch of tiny ass minds. I don't know if I want a computer telling me if my flaps are down, my radio. Well, yeah, you'll forget, you can't see them. You're wondering why your plane's ballooning, or if you're flying FPV, it makes it particularly difficult to see the radio and where your positions are in general if you don't have her calling it out.
11.8 volts.
Interesting, the sun through the clouds is at such a level where it's contrasting my airplane pretty heavily. Might be a good idea to keep her
11.7 volts.
closer rather than further away. Yeah, this is nice.
11.6 volts.
Instead of getting the shit beat out of you, I've got stabilization on, and it just counteracts the wind in that it goes where you point it. And that's pretty damn nice, to be honest with you. I could flip the switch, but it would not make for a gratifying fly. At 14 knots. Hey, monkeys. So yeah, I am off till Tuesday, in theory, unless they put me to work at a dispatch center with my wrist. And then off camping Wednesday through Sunday.
11.4 volts.
And then oh, the Kraken tried to get it. Back to work full. I'll come back to a detail right off the bat that I got to work, and then 4th of July. And then that's our last summer holiday until Labor Day, and in August I'm taking a full 7 or 9 days off camping over at a place called Crystal Island, Crystal River, Florida, which is a fairly quaint little white trash mecca. Yeah, they said they sent me
11.2 volts.
they said they had sent me a confirmation, but I don't think I got one, so I need to get with them about that. I'll check my spam filter first. Getting excited as hell, man. We're watching these YouTube videos. People on the road. Found another young couple from Alabama who discussed the realities versus the perception of living on the road, and they complained that they seldom sit by a campfire and never cook out over a campfire, and they thought it was going to be this way and that. Yeah, I never did think that.
30 seconds.
Whew. It is windy.
11.1 volts. 20 seconds.
I gotta I said this a dozen times. I got to get rid of that.
10 seconds. 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 11.1 volts.
Yeah, this
10
makes for
seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
a shitty onboard video, but jerking the plane around. Jerky McJerk face. So yeah, yeah, my perception, like a lot of things, it's funny, you go on your vacation, you're like, I want to go on vacation for life. Well,
11.1 volts.
yeah, you don't get to do that. You, you know, the charm is gone of playing putt-putt golf once you're having to do that shit for a living. So we've kind of set our mind aside that,
10.8 volts.
you know, it's a totally different deal when you're on the road for a living. A friend of mine lives at a really neat RV park, and they had half a year camping, so then you had to vacate. But in the back they had permanent residences, and living up front.
10.6 volts.
It's
No
not
battery.
landing. Living up front, oh, the Kraken knows when you're going to land. Was great because it was a constant party and everything was cool with folks wanting to come visit you all the time.
11.3 volts.
When he moved to the back of the park to the residences, his complaint was nobody ever come to see him. I just find great humor in that. Yeah, reality versus perception. I think we might knock off one more flight, and I may try to come back out this evening. That might be the prudent thing to do. We'll see. Back in a minute.